The desert holds its secrets tightly, but sometimes it lets them go. Lake Mead, a vast jewel shimmering under the Nevada sun, has always been a place of recreation, of life. Families would come here for weekends on the water, for boat rides and summer tans. But as the years turned and the great drought of the West took hold, the lake began to shrink. Its waterline receded, pulling back like a curtain on a stage nobody ever wanted to see. And with that slow, deliberate retreat, the lake began to reveal what it had hidden for so long in its dark, cold depths. It wasn't just old boats or forgotten fishing gear, it was something far more sinister. The lake, you see, was giving up its dead. One by one, discoveries were made along the newly exposed shorelines, each one telling a silent, chilling story of a life cut short. Carol Riley was a mother, a wife. She lived a life that, from the outside, seemed perfectly ordinary. She and her husband Michael had settled in Las Vegas, a city of dazzling lights and deep shadows. The last time anyone in her family saw her was on April 15, 1991. It was a Monday, tax day. Her husband Michael Riley told authorities a simple yet troubling story. He said that he and Carol had an argument. After the fight, he claimed, Carol simply walked out of their home. She left her car, she left her belongings, she just walked away, and then she was gone. It was as if she had stepped out the door and dissolved into the dry desert air. The date was May 1st, 2022. Boaters out enjoying the day near Hemingway Harbor spotted something unusual. It was a metal barrel, rusted and corroded, lodged in the mud of the newly exposed lakebed. It looked like it had been there for a very, very long time. Curiosity turned to horror when they looked closer. Inside the barrel, they could see human remains. It was a gruesome, shocking discovery that would make international headlines and set off a chain reaction of events. Just 6 days later, another set of human remains was found, then another in July, and another in August. The shrinking lake was systematically unearthing its secrets. It took more than a year of painstaking work. Investigators used DNA analysis, comparing the genetic profile of the remains against databases of missing persons. Finally, in late 2023, they found it. A positive identification was made through a DNA link to her son, Paul. The remains discovered on May 7, 2022, belonged to Carol Riley. After 32 years, her family finally knew where she was. What was once a cold missing persons case was now an active homicide investigation. The question was no longer, where is Carol, but who killed her? Michael Riley, who had since passed away, could not be questioned about his version of events. Today, on August 8, 2025, the case of Carol Riley is a story with a name, but no conclusion. The investigation continues, quietly and methodically. Detectives are reaching out to old friends, neighbors, and relatives, hoping to jog a memory or uncover a forgotten detail. The receding waters of Lake Mead gave her back to the world, but the secrets of her death are still held tightly by the past. For her son, and for a community now invested in her fate, the wait for justice continues. The desert gave up one secret, but it still holds the answer to the most important question of all. And everyone is waiting to hear it.